Hello everyone, my name is Notepad and I write games for fun. So what are we doing today? Like deafen myself. Hello, I'm back. I'm alive. I might sound a little different though. I'm in my new apartment. Moved in relatively successfully. Trying to get myself readjusted with life. Going to tell everybody right now, you're going to hear things that are not going to be normal. Now, this is one thing I want you all to know. First things first. That noise is my table. Now, you may be wondering. Off y'all. Like a dumbass. Why does my table make noise? I have my microphone set up on my table now. So, any reverberation from my table, you're going to hear it. I will do my best to keep this to a minimum, but just know that this will happen. There's nothing I can do about it yet. However, one thing to note, I will be getting a new table as my side desk. When my side desk comes in, I will literally take it off, flip it around 90 degrees, and put it on that, and nothing will change, except you won't have to deal with that. That's all. Outside of that, things are good. I spilled some coffee. Give me one moment. Let me just very quickly. Now, the beautiful thing about the new and improved Notepad add-on experience Requiem TMZ is my apartment is huge. Hello, phone. Say this without a hint of irony. Oh, God. I say this without a hint of irony, that my apartment is about twice the size of my old apartment. So, you will most likely, you will also probably hear things from outside. I am right against the wall and some windows, and there are trucks and stuff that go by. Hopefully you shouldn't hear any of that. I don't think you will. The apartment is massive. The path to it is half the size of a closet. Actually, again, it's a nice place. It is a shotgun apartment. To give you the idea, because we can, of course, spend some time. Of course, we can spend some time doing things because it's been a while. It's been a smidge. To give you an idea, ignore all of this stuff. You've been So, here's the thing. I've talked about the staircase before. But here's the thing. So, here's my living room. So, I entered through the door here, and here is my living room. Now, my bedroom is right here. This is where my computer desk is. This is where my large bed is. This is where the secondary desk is going to be. Now, back here is like a little closet space, which leads into the microscopic bathroom. The bathroom is extremely tiny. Back here, I have my kitchen. Now, the funny thing is that there are stairs here. There's like 2 steps I have to do because it gets very dark. Then, further back, there's a little closet area where there's a washer and dryer. And there's this back room. This is my entire apartment. It's very linear. Currently, I live as I do normally, a pauper. I live as a hermit. The only major issue that I have right now is that I have no water. And you may be thinking, Notepad, you have bathroom water, right? Correct. However, it is also not very good water. So and my sink water broke. So I needed to, I literally go downstairs to my mother's apartment to get water. It's very fun and exciting, and in no way leading me to a crisis of sanity. But what happened between here and now? Well, I did a little bit of work, as is common for Notepad and on Experience Requiem. One of the big things we did was key powers. Yes, all last night I sat down and I said, fuck it, Weeball, and I did key powers. Most of the key powers are kind of built like this. You choose one of these, and then you say, hey, I want to improve it. I want to spend, to get Mega Instinct, to get Terra Instinct, and finally Ultra Instinct, which allows you to increase your instinct by quite a bit at the end of the round. Few different ways to do, couple different ways to make a single beam. A couple different ways to make a blast attack, of course, and then various conditional ailments. Should do. Let's do a hetero. Let me see if I can do some. Let me see if I can add some. Yeah, there's a couple different things that we've added and fixed up to make a hopefully interesting power system, allowing people to kind of say, hey, here's all my cool abilities, let me do some cool ability things. Probably going to add some more stuff. Just one of those things where it's just like, I just need to add more stuff, and that means just sitting down and thinking at the end of the day. But here's all our cool little powers. Again, enhanced techniques, enhanced traits. You have after images. You have instant instant transmission, various key healing abilities, various key senses, and of course key weapons, and the ability to do power fluctuations, which is bullshitting your power level. Because the best thing you can always know is that you can always detect their power level. That is not difficult. Everything after that is where things get a little bit complicated. So, generally speaking, kind of fixed up how combat is. Finished combat, I should say. Most of this is just having to sit down and just writing it out, how dodge works. Dodge continuing to break this. I have no idea. If you're curious, I have no idea why it's doing this. I can only assume that God is trying to tell me that I've pleased him, because tables will continue to be the death of me. Simple as. But here's our various different velocities. Here's the dodge. Here's what struggles are supposed to be like. Struggles are a little weird. I might need to fix those up. Various conditions that you can take, you can have, give you bonuses, such as being invincible, to less good ones. Ailments. Hey, you have your arms injured, you have meridians, various problems like that. Yes, the classic Flint tap water. Man, I wish it was just Flint tap water. It's just the pipes here are old. This entire apartment is very old. And there's a lot of fixtures in here that are much older than much older than the landlord was kind of prepared for. So I've been kind of dealing with that. But, added weapons. Generally speaking, most weapons are pretty simple, as you can kind of see. Melee weapons just give you a damage bonus. Not a big damage bonus, because melee weapons are to compensate for you being bad. Range weapons, on the other hand, just have a flat value. At the end of the day, having a ranged weapon is not very good. Range weapons are coping weapons. They're saying, I'm coping and I'm seething. I can't roll 10d6 damage. I'm only gonna roll 4d12. I can't roll real things. I have to, use my laser gun. I have to use my handgun or whatever like that. That's kind of the basic idea. It's you suck and everyone is laughing at you. Armor is mostly built around durability. Your durability is how much actual punishment it can take. It takes over health. Whatever your weight is the amount of instinct that it is reduced by just wearing it. Hey, you're wearing grill guard armor, you have -4 instinct. That means you will be acting slower. You will be putting yourself at a disadvantage by wearing heavy armor. The best armor is Kami Guard armor, but you can't do that because that's God. That's God's armor. Can you use 2 one-handed weapons at once? Nothing is saying you can't. It's... You know what? Here, I'll even make a quick note. There we go. Having 2 of these would be +7. Yeah, that's pretty good. There we go. Yeah, just like, yeah, you'll add half damage bonus from their offhand, rounded down. Actually said, oh. There we go. Because remember, we cannot let you range heads have any fun. That is not good. We are not allowed for that to happen. Oh goodness. So let me do a quick. Also, I would like to thank Menharat, and Vrukis, Darude Sandstorm for following as well. Armor, a couple different items. Of course, we also have She-Tap, the ultimate drink, the thirst quenching experience of She-Tap. And we also have the, of course, we also have medicine drug. Come on, don't you want medicine drug? Did you finish moving? Yes, effectively moving is done. At the current state of affairs, what needs to be done now is I just need to clean the entire apartment. And that'll be a lot easier when the plumber comes and fixes my water, because I'm scared to clean something for it to just say, oopsie doopsie, this place is uninhabitable because, there's no fucking running water. I do have Fios internet now. So go me. See, it was really impressive with the Fios internet, because I now just have this giant gray box in the corner of my room, and everything Fios related is Ethernet. By the way, it's not coax cables. I thought that was very fascinating. So at the end of the day, we really just have to do Zenkai boosting. That is the main current hurdle going on, is we need to learn how to Zenkai boot. So, let's get to it. Also, for those who don't know what Zenkai boosting is, in Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball, the Latin American super sensation, made by the spiritual Latino Akira Toriyama. At all levels except physical, he is Latino. Oh god. The thing is the Saiyans can get stronger by being on the verge of death. The closer they are to dying, the stronger they come back. The more you beat the shit out of one, the better they are at actually fighting. Now, I wanted to use this in this game. I thought that would be a very appropriate for a game about getting into fights. So, doing. It's very hot in my apartment. Let's see. Carsadians are built to survive, and they are natural and adapt. Let's see. It's phenomenon known as Zenkai boosting. Zenkai boosting. A Zenkai boost. Carsadian physiology is built around survival. As such, the let's see. Carsadian physiology is built around survival, and as such, Carsadians are natural. The Carsadians are built. Let's see. When in the heat of a battle, any injuries or debilitating wounds are instead gradually unlock more potential inside of the Carsadian. The most powerful Carsadians are those who have the scars to prove it. Let's see. Are the most powerful Carsadians are those who have the scars to prove it. Let's see. During battle, the again, apologies for the wiggling of my desk. There's nothing I can do about it. Until I get my new desk, there's nothing I can really do about this. And it is somewhat frustrating, I know that. During battle, the Carsadians will take damage. When this occurs, at the end of a battle, the Carsadian will add up all of the damage they have taken. all of the damage they have taken and convert it to potential. Convert it to potential. Potential has potential. Potential is the potential is a floating resource of improvement that the Carsadian may employ. Let's see. A floating resource of improvement that the Carsadian may use to improve their traits. No matter at any point, at any time, the Carsadian may choose to increase any of their traits by the amount with their potential changing their derived traits as well. Let's see. Here's what I can do. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some Okay, if I speak up a little bit louder. Okay, if I speak up a little louder, hopefully this should not. Okay, so we fix that, then we go to properties. Nope, let's not try that. I want to do filters. I'm gonna break something if I keep fucking with this. Hopefully I'll be getting my table soon, so bear that in mind. Consult the following chart. Chart for how much potential is required to increase. Chart. Insert table. How do I want? Actually, no. We want to do 1s, 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. Actually, we can do So what we need to do is potential. We need to do one. There we go. We do equal to 1, 2, 3. Well, 1, 2, 3, 7. There we go. It's equal to trait plus 1, plus 3, plus 5. So if you want to increase 6 to 7, it would be worth 7. So yeah, no, it's. Yeah. Hello, phone. What's up? What's poppin', phone? Let's see. Actually, we want to do equal to current trait plus 3. Feels like that's possibly a little bit too much. So let's do some math here. I just want to. So if I have, let's say, a 2, our bare minimum, our least physically possible, a 2. So if I want to go from 2 to 5, that would be 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. 2 to 5. So this would be a total of 14. Adding together everything, that would be that would be 15. You would need 15 total potential to reach 1 to 5. Then to get from 6, so it would be 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11. 45. Then it would be 14. No, it'd be 14, 17, 20, 23, 26. Okay, so we do that. 100 exactly. And then that would be 21, 20, so it'd be 21 plus 20. Be plus 5, so it'd be 26, 30. $156. So in total, you would need a lot of fucking potential to do that. But that's not impossible. What's up? We're all oiled up as usual. Hey, you should look at a Baron. It might be good basis for Fortissimo. Don't worry, Horace. I think I figured out how to do Fortissimo. I think I know how to do it. A little bit esoteric, but esoteric is what I do best. Based off something much older, based off a game from '97. Because I saw it, I was like, "What's our really?" Because the thing is this, and I'm going to get a little sidetracked with Fortissimo right now. The thing with Fortissimo is that it is a visual novel fighting game with no fighting game in it. But the gimmick of this imaginary fighting game of Fortissimo, the visual novel, yes. The gimmick of this imaginary fighting game that Fortissimo is technically is that you can only technically kill a character is if you do a special on them. It doesn't matter. You can reduce them down to 0 HP, but you will not win until you perform a finisher on them. That is the entire gimmick, you could say, of Fortissimo. Because Fortissimo lore is fucking bonkers. Wait, you copied that from 7th Sea. No. This is just me thinking. So, the thing is, what I was thinking here real fast is that we need to look at this from a different perspective. And I said, hey, wait a second. What we need to do is that most combat powers in Fortissimo, Horace, let me finish. Most combat powers in Fortissimo, at the end of the day, are, well, they're combat powers. All the magic weapons are combat related. But then you get ones that are exception cases. And there's a lot of exception cases. Probably one of the bigger ones is Umi. Umi is a problem child. Because she has the ability, because fucking Umi here has the ability to do something very important. She can She can copy your bullshit. That's all she does. That's her gimmick. She doesn't have a bigger gimmick than that. She copies your bullshit. She copies your bullshit technique, but oh no, have no fear. I want to copy someone else's bullshit technique. Well, here's Ryuichi. Hey, hello Ryuichi. Here's all your bullshit. Because at the end of the day, this is what we really need to worry about. Your runes are just magical expressions. That's all they are. That's all they are at the end of the day. If we're really thinking about this clearly. If we're really thinking about this as clearly as physically possible. Then we have the people like Kengo. Hey Kengo, how are you? Kengo's a little shit. No one likes Kengo, not even Kengo. Kengo just has knives. That's all he has. He's a bunch of fucking knives. But so I thought about it, like, how do you make bullshit powers? Did a little bit of digging today. Let me find the exact thing, because I asked people about this today, because nobody knew what the fuck it was. Say hello to Everway. This is Everway. You've probably never heard of this game before. I can almost guarantee you have never heard of Everway before. Interesting note. This is a game by Wizards of the Coast in 1995. Yep. One of the guys behind Ars Magica, Over the Edge, Teslantia, and 3rd edition of D&D and 13th Age, Jonathan fucking Tweet, made a game called Everway. And Everway is a really weird idea, which is really funny in its own way. Like, here's the thing is, it's one of those things that's like a little bit weird to think about, but Everway is a very strange game. There's decks and shit involved, but the thing is that hit me was its power creation system, because all it is a set of points. No, that's his mom, Spartan. Our main character, Reiji, does fuck his adopted mom. This is important. This is a plot point. Yes, Everway's combat, like, magic system's a little bit esoteric, because all of it is powers, and it's like, oh, well, you spend a point if you can use it all the time. You spend 2 points if it's, like, something really important, things like that. You just build up various points together. And it hit me. This is from Everway. Everway is like a fucking D6 system. It's very fucking esoteric. The thing is that it hit me, though, with that particular game, with Everway. It hit me. I was like, oh my god. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking for. Because all you can do is you can add in the esoteric power bullshit. And it's like, yeah, no shit, here's your esoteric powers. This is really easy to make, and it's very simple to do. All you would have to do then is add in a system for your magic weapon and more combat-oriented techniques. You don't really need to worry about anything else, because everything else is just kind of hand-waved, not necessarily hand-waved away, but it's there, but it's all narrative bullshit. It's all visual novel shit. And it was like, oh my god, this fucking works. This is it. I've got a lead. I've grabbed the metaphorical thing. I understand. Let me find Reiji. This is Reiji. Say hello to Reiji, everyone. Reiji's our main character. However, this is Ichigo. Ichigo is effectively a 30-year-old woman. That looks like she's 16. And you may be wondering, Notepad, why does this 30-year-old woman look like she's 16? She is a 30-year-old woman who looks like she's 16 because wizards and mages technically just stop aging whenever they get their magic. They just cease to age. And you always will return back to your prime form. So, one thing to note is that if Ichigo here got shot in the chest with an anti-material rifle, she would just reconstitute herself pretty quickly, actually. All the way back here, you may be saying, hey Notepad, all her ranks, all her power and abilities are F rank. Yes, she is, by far, the weakest magician ever. There's one catch. She has this. She has the Endless Banish Ruin. If she gets close enough to you, she says, Hakai, and you cease to exist. That is her ability. Yep, you gotta remember that. Her ability is to automatically win. Yep, that's Everyone's pace and everything is fucked. Perfect. Alright, so actually we want to change this. We want to say equal to current trait. So actually we can probably do 1 to 10. Equal to current trait. Then we do 11 to 20, which is equal to current trait. So, equal to current trait. So if we want to do the math correctly here, what we would need to do, if we start at 1, it'd be 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Actually, we wouldn't even have to need to do 10. Yeah, no, we would need to buy 10. So it would be 55 damage. You can boost a 1 to 10. That's 10d6, by the way, or a plus 10. This is bonkers levels. You should. This is like, yeah, hey, have no fear. I've officially gotten way fucking stronger. This is where you start hitting the hump, which is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. The hump requires 165. Then we hit 24, 20. We added by plus 3, 27, 30, 33, 30, 36, 39, 42, 8, 9, 10. 375. Okay, so most of the time you're going to end off about here. I'm okay with that. Hitting plus 50 in anything should be like a big, like, I have dedicated all my points into increasing this up to its maximum level. I've gone beyond Super Saiyan. I'm Super Duper Saiyan. So actually what we need to do is we need to find our power level here. Where's our power level? Insert table 2. you, we put here, we do. I put you here, we put you here. That. Up. 0. We do this, so we have our potential, and then we have our total trait. So we have trait total, power level, and then that increases our power level gradually. Generally speaking, we want to hit Kai Kong as fast as physically possible. So, that is effectively how we do things. I should put a big note down here. Do insert table 1-1. Great Grand Kai's notes. Let's see. Free with warriors free key potential. They may improve any of their. There we go. Oh, may the 4th be with you. Ah, well, I mean, we still got a few hours before we can all make bad Star Wars references. Okay, so we do this, everything looks good here. So we learn about Zenkai boosting, then we immediately go here to let's see, sooner. Let's see, so there are a total of 1, 2, 3. Let's see, total of 4 unique forms that but always at a cost. always at a cost. So we do this, we insert a horizontal line right here. Rage boosting. Rage boosting is... into raw and channeling it into raw energy. Whenever the Carsadian, let's see, one of the Carsadian. Maybe either shut down in fatigue, or they will activate their rage boost, or activate the rage boost. Rage boosting, rage boosting. Carsadian's body struggles to keep up with their frothing anger. On the positive side. You're heading to, so actually what we can do is rage boosting. Rage boosting, distaste toward thinking, or they will activate their rage boost. On the positive, let's see, on let's see, on a positive note, the let's see, on a positive note, the Carsadian will convert all of their D6s into D8s. This means that every attacks will no longer be or 5d6 or 8d6, but instead 5d8 or 8d8. This goes for every instance. Let's see. This goes for every instance of a roll, including instinct, and dodging. Including it. This actually no. This does not. On the other hand, the Carsadian let's see. On the other hand, the Carsadian sacrifices their agility and their blind fury. Their instinct is instead reduced. Their instinct is reduced to 0. Let's see. Their instinct is reduced to 0, indicating that they are able to be seen just about anywhere. Let's see. Instinct is reduced to 0. In addition, they take a Let's see. Throwing caution to the wind in a hate-filled rush of blood. After the 5 rounds have elapsed, the anger subsides, and the there we go. Yep. You go too fast, you ball too hard, and then you fall over because you're just tired. Rage boosting is not great. Actually, it would be Yep, everyone begins at 4 power level. It's very easy to get up there. Plus 10 plus power level. Rage maxing, pretty much. Kind of like, that's one of those things, like, I want the characters to get really annoyed. And to even have the players kind of, have the players put themselves in situations that are going to build up their exhaustion until they rage burst. Because I want you to start doing things, kind of at this point, it's like, I want you to do things where you have a good chance of failure for no other reason than to just exhaust yourself. The more exhausted you get, the more you're trying and failing or desperately going at it, the more you're going to say, fuck it, and just go sicko mode. And that's good, we want that. Hey, why don't we just game the system and try to do that high? Yeah, you're still failing rolls. You're still failing things. Things are going wrong all of a sudden. You're encouraged now to fail. So, Wukong. Is a Let's see, however, those able to bring out their primal heart for only a... Let's see, for those able to bring out their primal heart for only a minute, allows them... Those able to bring out their primal heart for only a second may... Their council's tense and voice becomes more guttural. Their mind... Let's see. Let's see. Carsadian converts all of their D6s into D10s. Instinct. Let's see. Into D10s. Combat. Attacks. At the end of the battle, when no more. At the end of the battle, when no more enemies may be fought, or. Let's see. Let's see. The warrior falls as their adrenaline fades. Let's see. The warrior falls as the adrenaline fades, entering into a meditative coma for. There we go. That's kind of the problem with going Wukong, is that, like, yeah, you go Wukong, you activate your brand new form, you're going full on sicko mode. However, at the end of the combat, you just pass the fuck out. So you want someone who can kind of drag all your asses back. Let's see. What? Everything, all your D6s become D10. Yeah, congratulations. You're rolling 15 D10 now for damage, because you're just punching holes through people. Let's see, less of a Kai Kong has the Yeah, to adopt the, let's see, shredding their immortal coil to adopt the mantle of a Carsadian god. Historical records of the Carsadians. Achieve the brighter than ever before. Kai Kong, kind of the idea with the ending bit, because as I've talked about before, I want this game to have a very set of. This is mostly a game about kind of achieving a set ending. Is like, hey, if someone reaches the ability to go Kai Kong, if someone actually manages to do this, achieving Kai Kong is saying, I have become Death Destroyer of Worlds, and I beat the final encounter. I beat, it's, Frieza's throwing. To give you an idea, Frieza is throwing the fucking annihilation ball, the supernova at planet Vegeta, and Bardock's like, okay, cool, fuck it, we ball, and then turns into the Great Ozaru and then punches it. He dies, but it's like, yay, we did it, we saved Saiyan kind, except our hero is fucking gone. That's kind of the idea with Kai Kong, is that it is the ultimate sacrifice to a degree. It is the final sacrifice. It's the final thing of a character to say, hey, you're dead. You're not making it out, and you know that. This is your saying, all right, I'm gone. I ain't going to be here anymore. Let's see, desperately far past their limit, achieving levels of power thought impossible, collapsing dead at the end. Popular consensus is that the let's see. It's not is that the Carsadians not registered. They've died yet, turning their entire beating into a makeshift key battery to power up to the very power up to let's see, they increase all of their dice up to D12 regardless of the type. Their instinct adds double their current power level. Let's see. Yeah. Must be a critical condition. Yeah, no, death rage is the more, I would say, common end goal. The more common end state to this is you keep fighting until you fall over dead. Which does remind me, I need to put in a oh, super high. I don't have to drop to and fit on a new car battery. Hey, I mean, fuck. It's not like me this morning. I woke up this morning. Okay, little story for you all. I woke up this morning and said, what a beautiful morning. Let me doom scroll Twitter and feel sad. And I get a call. I get a call from my bank. And the bank is like, hello, Mr. Notepad. We noticed that your account is $850 in the hole. I was negative $850. I'm like, oh, that's bad. That's really bad. That's also impossible. I didn't spend anything. So I quickly log on to my bank, move some things around, and I'm like, man, what the fuck? And after that call, as I lay in bed, panicking slightly, like, what happened? What happened? I get another call. From my old apartment. Hey, Mr. Notepad, how are you doing? Have you moved in to your new place? I'm like, yes, I have. Well, we noticed we accidentally charged you for this month's rent. We're sorry about that. So we'll just give you everything when we give you your security deposit back. For some fucking reason, some unholy goddamn reason, they charged me for rent. Yeah, I did mind you, it's not even like, oh, you know, there's some like weird, no, she knew. I was gone. She just didn't put the paperwork in. And I was like, holy shit. Oh, no, they charged me the whole rent. They charged me the new lease's rent. The lease I didn't fucking sign. Yeah, you see why I'm a little bit perturbed about this. I was flummoxed by that. I was completely, like, just... It was like, you can't even be mad at that point. That was the problem. I couldn't even be mad. I couldn't even be like, aw man, aw shucks. Or like, boo hiss. I was beyond mad. I had achieved super mad. Gone even further beyond to complete apathy. And the thing is, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Because the lady who runs the place is brand new. She has been there a month. We make mistakes. I should have taken my card off auto pay, even though you think I should. Okay, there's things that I could have done to make this better outside of the sheer rampant incompetence. Sheer incompetence going on. If there is not 100% of that thing returned, 100%, if that's not returned, we're going to court. And I am going to say, no. Abso-fucking-lutely not. And I'm ready for it. I am fucking ready. If there is a dime missing, a penny missing, we're going to court. And I am going to get my 1 cent back. And I am going to sucker punch the owner of this apartment the fucking owner of this property company. And I am going to ask the judge, I don't want the money anymore. Just give me the steel chair, Your Honor. Let me beat this man to death in front of the court and the rest of the world. I don't want the money. I just want to kill him. Kill him with a hammer. Yeah, so that's been my day. You reminded I don't have to drop $250. It just reminded me of that. I'm like, fuck, now I'm mad again. I'm like, son of a bitch. Let's see. I have to make a choice about what happens next. Well, would be a good let's entering the cratered. Picked up by the enemy as prisoner of war, or let's see if they were here regardless of the amount they would. Let's see, each of the warriors gain their max key points and restore 1 health interval. So we have the safe option. we have the you kind of have like the safe option, like I want my character to live. You're unconscious. You just fall off the ground. You are unconscious, but you are still alive and you cannot be targeted. You enter the crater zone. If you die tragically, everyone gets all their key points back and restores 1 health interval. Warrior fights to the bitter end. They enter their death rage form. And so, Great Grand Kai's no. Great Grand Kai's no. Replacing warriors due to the rapid nature of replacing a character may occur late into replacing a warrior may occur late into the story and not allowing them I save the L. For example, if the it's like, yeah, make a fodder character. That's fine. That's actually arguably a good thing. If you're really late into the story, and you're really late, you're like right at the end or whatever, and someone dies, just let them play a bullshit character who's going to die immediately. And that's okay. It's okay to do that because you want to know why? Hey, they can die tragically still. Give everyone else more points to play around with. Yeah, just play an endless number of fodder characters as they die violently trying to keep everyone alive. It's your last gasp at victory. Your last great gasp at victory is you're throwing bodies at the problem. We're not going to win, but we sure as hell are going to try. Mm. Yeah, everyone's currently up in arms about the Helldivers thing. Yeah, the Helldiver situation is currently a fascinating event more than anything. And all I'm saying is my fellow PR people are not doing a good show of this in the slightest. My fellow PR, not the SS squad. See, the thing is, I want you all to know that my brain has rotted to the point where I heard SS squad the other day. It was someone trying to be edgelord or whatever, and I heard SS squad, and my first thought was not the Nazis. It was straight Shota squad. I'm like, damn, MILFs are on the hunt. I was like, oh wait, good God. Yeah, you know the brain rot has taken hold. Here's the thing, Draco. I do not think Arrowhead had, I don't think Arrowhead had much say in the matter. That's the thing. I don't think Arrowhead had much say in the matter. I legitimately do think that they were told by a Sony executive, you're doing this now. And they're like, but why? But why would you do this? There could be any number of reasons. It's hard to say. The thing is, it's hard to pinpoint a single person. That's the thing. It's hard to pinpoint a single person, especially in a company as large as that. Because I should say, here's the thing. Here is a game that is bought and paid for by Sony. Let's not kid ourselves here. Helldivers 2 is not a game by a little itty bitty indie team who's done nothing wrong. No, this is a thing bought and paid for by Sony. Sony wants their return on investment. That's not anything. That's the thing. Like, Sony wants their return on investment. And the thing is, you can argue, yeah, Helldivers 2 has made them a huge return on investment. But they want people to sign up for PSN, they want people to sign up for PlayStation. That is a really big thing for them. Because the thing is, if you've put yourself on PlayStation Network, if you've given yourself a PSN account, that means they have your information and then they can start selling you shit. That's the big thing. That's what they want you to have a PSN account for. It's nothing malicious. I can guarantee you, there's nothing malicious going on. At Sony HQ, the high man is not being like, yes, we'll steal all their personal information and then we'll use it to gaslight, gatekeep girl boss. No, that doesn't happen. There's a guy in marketing who says, we need to get more people on our equal parts mailing list. We need to get more people to sign up for this program, because if we have a number of PSN network, effectively, if you have more PSN users, you can say you have more people on PSN. That's the big thing. Oh no, they don't want to sell your data. No. I want you to remember this is very important. This is a very important thing to note. You see this number right here? See that 450,000 people? Yeah, right there. PSN had approximately 123 million active users. Yeah, they've increased it by 13 million. They want 500,000 more people to sign up to PSN. That's what they want. Because you want to know how easy that is to put in a fucking marketing report to your shareholders? Yeah, exactly. It is not even, they don't even want to sell you that information. They just want to inflate their statistics so they can sell it to their shareholders. That is the intoxicating thing. That's what they want to do. Because Helldivers has been a massive fucking success for them. It has been a huge success. Like, shit all you want. You gotta remember, Helldivers 2, people have played it. People are playing it. Like, but I mean, let's do like PlayStation games. Got no games. Yeah, I mean, it's fucking. No, we're on PS5. Tell me more about PS5 games. I've got no games. But like, oh boy, The Last of Us remastered again. Helldivers 2. Like, God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2. Like, there's a couple games that did well, but there's also a lot of games that didn't do too well on the PS5 library. You got like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, obviously, but there isn't like any, how do I want to, there are not as many big super sellers. Honestly, Stellar Blade has been doing really fucking good, all things considered, because it's a good third party. But Sony also was like, well, you need to appeal to our investors more. So we need to appeal to our investors more. So let's censor a bunch of shit in Stellar Blade. I'm not like Grums, but like that's the thing. It is. Yeah, it's that's like a big thing, is that PS5 has been having a big investment thing when it comes to its exclusives, but the console market itself is kind of dying. Square, yes, kind of Sony in general, like Square lost a lot of money. Like, there's been a lot of companies losing a lot of money by just bad investment. That's why you're seeing so many firings. The thing is, if you really look at it, a bunch of companies are laying people off. A bunch of studios have been shot in the back of the head because they've been spending money that doesn't exist. Because here's the thing. This is gonna be let's do investment funds with Notepad add-on. This is gonna be fun. Like, if I do like, here's my company, here's my awesome company, and I say, hey, investors, I want $1 million to make my game, and I get paid $1 million. Now I want $1 million, and I get these through investors. But here's the thing. I now owe those investors $1 million. If I don't make things, if I don't appeal to those investors now, things are really bad. What we don't hear is that those investors borrowed that $1 million through other investors. Who borrowed it from other investors. Like, it's this entire like cycle of money going downhill, of one guy at the top making a shit ton of money. There's an absurd amount of cash, and because there's this absurd amount of money, it's like, oh well, we need to keep expanding, and then you're like, well, this is going to be the thing that's going to make us $1 billion, and then it dies on its face horribly, miserably, and even so now people are, I would say in the past like 2-3 years, people have finally realized this shit ain't working, because they've been playing with funny money that doesn't exist. and you need to justify spending all the investment money. So we keep buying stupid shit that they don't need, so they keep wasting all the money, and then they get surprised when they don't have the money anymore because people aren't buying the shit that they got told people would want to buy. That's a whole cycle. And Sony's been doing not great. Microsoft's been bad about this. Like, how many, like, let's do video game, like, let's see, like, escalating cost of game to a spike in interest rates. Yeah, like, there's been, yeah, Take-Two is getting down, like, Take-Two shut down a bunch of things. There's been a huge amount of, people are like, oh, well, it's development costs. It's development costs because you've hired, like, you've tripled your staff of people who don't make games. Like, oh, it's consumer shifts. No, because you've appealed to fucking mobile and live service shit, but that ain't making money. That's not, that we're not making money anymore. And that's kind of like the, you kind of see of like, the most layoffs. Unity lost 3,000 employees. Microsoft, EA, like, Embracer is hilarious, by the way. The entire Embracer saga, it's fucking historical. Like, this is historic of like how horribly they fumbled the bag. It's great. How tragically hilarious that they have fumbled the bag. Yeah. Yeah, the Asmodee Group, Coffee Stain and Friends, indie publishers, Coffee Stain, bunch of other little things, and Middle Earth Enterprises and Friends. AAA for major IP properties: Crystal Dynamics, Dawnbuster, EDS Montreal, Flying Wild Hog. Because the thing is, this one right here, Middle Earth Enterprises and Friends, that's going to be the big money sink right there. Asmodee is going to get all the debt, and this, I can guarantee you, if Asmodee can't come up with something, Asmodee is going to go out of business. We'll see the death of Asmodee. Guaranteed. It's fucked. I'm not too surprised, but it's the nature of the beast. Mm. 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 Let's see, but there are no happy endings. There's no happy endings in Ultra Instinct. There's, yeah. Mm. Let's see. Not for long dramatic storytelling sequences or... Let's see, and play on their one dramatic thing. Play on their one dramatic thing. To the warriors, the start of their. Let's see, maybe like any other day. By the end, they will. One final judgment. So we're gonna do the 6 scenarios. There's gonna be 6 scenarios, very simple stuff. So first things first, Grill destroys planet. Grill destroys Nikuya. Actually, I should say Grill purges Nikuya. Grill purges Nikuya. Peace Corps invades Nikuya. Carsadian Civil War. The War in Heaven. Let's see, I'm going to turn my light on real fast because I don't have my little lamp anymore. It's in the back room. Give me 1 second as I move my McNuggies and keep going. Oh, God. My bones. My bones are falling apart, as you must know. You may not be able to tell, but literally all of my bones are made of liquid jelly. It's very dramatic. Let's see. Grill purges Nikuya. Peace Corps invades Nikuya. Carsadian Civil War. War in Heaven. The Carsadian Messiah. Let's see, what would be another really dramatic situation? Actually, no, it wouldn't be grill. It would be Supposed to. Yeah. There we go. Here's our 6 very dramatic events going on. So, first things first. Right here, we're going to select all of you. We're going to hit you, expand short paragraphs. First things first is the Carsadian Civil War. Let's see, so what did I end up calling him? Porkusu? It's Porkutsu or something. Borak. 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 From famous warriors to more useful puppets. Nikuya, da, 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 da. Catastrophe. Catastrophe. Lord Grill, Prince Grill has been catastrophe. Prince Grill. Let's see, this wasn't some regular attack, instead a larger orchestrated series of... Where did the warrior stand on this matter? Let's see. So we put that there. Grill's assassination. Borodak, disastrous state. It's a bomb. Snap your sign immediately. Carsadian genocide, of fucking course. Why is he doing this? Shrouded in secret. Like, yeah, what's Prince Grill going to do? Yeah, he's going to kill everything. He's going to blow up the planet. This is your Bardock moment where you fight in space and die. Let's see, with the Nikuya, home of the Carsadian people, is under siege by the Free Planet Alliance Grace military force, the Peace Corps. With only a token force and the Hello, we got a manly. Hello, manly. Hello, hello, hello. Feline boy sees my new apartment for the first time. See, I showed my friends. It's super manly. See, I showed my friends my apartment. And it's funny because they used to be able to know exactly where I went. They can now they lose track of me as I retreat further into my apartment. Further in. They must never know. Let's see, it's about twice the size, yeah. Death before surrender. The Messiah. The Messiah. Let's see. Carsadian returned home. The scars mighty and words reverberating across the entire planet. Against the Mm. See, demonstrating near perfect mastery of Wukong without even. Kazar. Let's see. They even say he was the instigator of the Kazar incident. There we go, to a suicidal demise. And then finally the war in heaven. Ovyn, Emperor Ovyn, Emperor Ovyn is dead. Let's see, the war in heaven has begun as Emperor Grill and Empress Totsu battle it out for the real ruler of the Burning Empire. Nikuya is stuck in the middle. None of the leaders opting to take a side. The powerful Carsadian military, Carsadian army has. Let's see what will happen when the war reaches Nikuya. Emperor Ovyn is dead. War in heaven, is that it? War in Heaven, because the 4K. See, the thing is, anytime I hear War in Heaven, I immediately think of Stellaris. That's my problem. I hear Stellaris more than anything, because that was one of the big not even end game crises, but one of the situations was that a war in heaven could emerge if two fallen empires got into a fight with each other. Ho, ho, ho. Mm-hmm. There's no... Let's see. There isn't any real way to stop the crisis. Simply how Squad chooses to approach it. Of course, you can always sacrifice one of their own to become the Kai Kong. Again, that's always kind of the idea, being like, yeah, someone's going to not make it out of this fight. Or it's like, but it's like, hey, do we even qualify for this? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you don't want to die like that. You know, maybe you don't want to lose your character effectively, and that should be a sacrifice. Like, oh yeah, we all qualify for Kai Kong. There's that distinctive moment when everyone pauses and everyone thinks to themselves, what do we actually want to do here? Do I want to lose my character at the last minute? You know, I've got all this one dramatic things we worked so hard for. You know, I've worked so hard to be happy, and at the end of the day, I'm just going to throw it all away to save the day. Like, do I want to do this? Is this the right option? You don't know. And that's one of the things I wanted to do. All right. Here's the thing. With that, we are effectively sort of done. We're done with the main meat of the game. There is one thing that we need to do now, which is enemy creation. I'm going to sit down next Monday and we're going to work on how to make enemies. I don't think this is going to be very long. Why am I not doing it tonight? I don't quite know how I want to do it. So I'm going to spend the weekend kind of thinking about it and hammering it out, and once I get that done, I'll feel a little bit more confident. And I feel pretty calm, like, you know, feeling pretty confident. I think I know what I need to do. It's just going to be a little bit weird and a little bit It's a little bit odd, but that's half the fun, right? Making things weird and odd and not fun. So I'm going to call it there. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Godspeed. Good luck. I will see you all on the flip side.